Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I am going to show you guys the reference planner that I made. I think why I am so like I use my stuff every day. I really do. And I do really like the half letter, and I am, I decorate it, I use it. So I do use it. I just feel like there is parts that I probably need to just work on more. I did get some new inserts, so hopefully that will help. But I did make me a reference planner to kind of help alleviate some of the stuff that I feel is missing, that I don't have in a half letter size, so I don't have to keep buying things over and over again. So we'll jump right into it. This is from Jane's Agenda. It's in the blue. And the only thing I have in here is just this blue pen. And I just have a couple of Infinite Lotus, cloth and paper cards. I think this is a Jane's Agenda's card though. Yep. I just have a couple of different cards. The greens match my planner I made. So we're gonna just take it out of here. And so if I don't want to have it in here, I could take my blue pen that I believe I got from Cloth and Paper in one of my sub boxes, but don't quote me. Just going to put it back in here. Maybe I'm going to put it back in here. It wasn't here. So we're going to, there we go. So we're just going to put that back in there. And this is my at-home Akita cover. This is actually one of my favorite covers. I love it. It's so pretty. These discs are the really small discs that came from Cloth and Paper. They match this part of the cover. So I said, why not? And so I didn't have to get anything new to put in here. I literally just went to my stash and shot my stash for this. So this I actually created on Canva. And I have this here because when we first get here, I have these dailies. I don't really have any dailies. I think that's another, I think my biggest issue is I keep trying to use the inserts that I have, and I particularly don't really, those inserts aren't the best inserts for me. So I think because of that, that is one of the reasons I am having such a hard time with my my planning. So I'm going to do this as a supplement to my main planner. And plus I have been like really busy, and I do need to like prioritize some things and get some things in order. So this going from 7 to 9 is actually perfectly fine. Cloth and Paper, one of the sub boxes, sent us a bunch of stuff and a bunch of different inserts to try out, layouts, which are really appreciative. I have so many undated inserts, it is ridiculous. But I'm going to try these first. I'm going to see if this will kind of help ease my mind with some of the things that have going on. I do have mild ADHD. It has gotten a lot better, which is one of the reasons I do plan, because my mind isn't all over the place, and it helps me kind of have like a list of things that I need to have done and to kind of keep me on track when my mind wants to go elsewhere. And so I have these here, and this is from my minimal planner, and I just printed this out on some thicker vellum. My first tab is from Jane's Agenda. So all the tabs I think in here came from Jane's. Yeah, all my tabs are from Jane's Agenda. And just the first thing I have in here is meeting notes. There's some things that I want to do, some people I need to meet with to kind of make some of these things happen. So I just have like 2 meeting notes in here, and just what this look like. I got this from Etsy a very, very long time ago. And then projects is the next section. And then I just have some project planners in here for some goals that I want to complete. I have some big goals that I need to do as far as like my house. I keep saying I need to do these things, declutter, and like having ADHD and my anxiety is really high, and I have a lot of other things going on. It's a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to do it kind of as a project. Look, I do actually have some project sheets in my planner. I put some in there, but for like my bigger projects that may not need to like reference as much, I'm going to put in here, and then maybe put some of the steps into my planner. Let's have a couple here. And this dashboard came from Jane's Agenda. This came from At Home Akita, or Fancy Plans Co. And they just have a family overview. I'm going to fill this out for my family. So me and my 2 siblings. I think I'm going to pull another one out and put my cousin who has the custody of my goddaughter, and my and her siblings in this insurance overview. And so this is mainly for my house insurance, my car insurance, and my health insurance. So that way if someone asks a question while I'm doing something, they say, hey, what is your policy or whatever, I can look it up. But if I'm right here, I'm on the phone with somebody, I can just pull it out and give them information here and have some over on the side. So I think I'm going to put my my life insurance policies on this side. Then we have a medical overview here that you could put, and I get this from Fancy Plans Co as well. You got your name, date of birth, blood type, your medical info, your doctors, and your emergency contacts, which I think is good too. Just in general, something happens, your family can come, and the information will be right here. You just have to tell them where it's at. And this is to keep track of doctor's visits, and this is for the boy for his information, and for his school information for when they start back at school next year. Well, this year, but for the next school year. And I just put this in here because it's the last one I had. And this is just visits to see my eye doctor. I actually do need to schedule a visit to my eye doctor. I might just cross that out and use this as a doctor's visit list too, because it doesn't have to necessarily be an optometrist because it has doctor information, blah, blah, blah. This came from Etsy as well. I really like this. It says, stay humble, hustle hard, and I have my name on it. So I got this from James Agenda, and this is just 12 weeks to reset your home. I have this in here because, again, I'm trying to declutter my whole house, and I didn't realize, A, how much stuff I had, B, the undertaking that it would cause. And I have decluttered quite a bit, honestly, but there's still some things that I really need to work on in order to get me where I want to be. So this just have a bunch of information about decluttering your home, resetting your home, cleaning supplies inventory, 15-minute ideas, natural cleaning supplies, daily gratitude for your home, which I really appreciate. One thing I say is I try to keep my house nice and clean because I want God to know that I'm thankful for him blessing me with my house. So I do try to do that. But you got daily gratitude for some reset rituals, some seasonal declutter checklists. And then here I have from James Agenda as well. Oh yeah, it has autumn, winter. So on this side must be spring, summer. I used to have something similar to this. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. And I think I have it in, I think I got it from Etsy. And it kind of had like a cleaning checklist where you could do like seasonal. It is in one of my old planners. So that's what this kind of reminds me of. So then we have annual reminders that you could put in your planner so you know what things to plan for annually. You have seasonal reminders. You got spring, summer, fall, winter. These are good. So when I have like a routine sheet from Infinite Lotus, and it has like spring, summer, annual, and all that. So I could use these quarterly and in a different time frames and kind of go through and plan my routines around these items. Then I have this one for time management and productivity, digital detox, and mindfulness and presence. Again, this is a reference planner, so everything isn't going to necessarily be something that I'm using. This is something I can just reference when I need it. Growth and change. I created this on Canva and I printed it incorrectly, but I was not about to waste the paper or the ink. So here we are. So this is goals, and here I just have wellness goals. I want to kind of revamp what my goals are going to be for the next 6 months. I have had quite a few goals. I've reached some of them, but I don't feel like I am reaching my goals at a pace that I need to reach them at. And it is causing me, I think that's another thing I have anxiety for, but I also have to be honest of where I'm at in my life right now and why I'm not reaching those goals. Some is professional, some of them are personal, some of them are health-wise. And so I need to kind of like really buckle down and kind of truly get my life together. So I'm going to go and spend some time and just really go over my goals. So I need to be very intentional about what I want the rest of my year to look like in order for me to meet the goals that I want. And then I just have a yearly overview in here. And this is just to track anything that you want to track. This comes from Jane's Agenda. And then here's the reference. So I do have a reference page, and you could put whatever you want on here. For my other one, I tracked like books I read, movies I watched, I tracked when I replaced my filters in my house and stuff like that. So I don't think I'll have to use it for that, because here in the vault from James again as well, has emergency contacts. It has passwords. There's a lot of password sheets in here. I just put everything in here. I can go through and check some of the stuff out. It has contacts, and I think I'm going to take some out and give some to my friend for her planner. These have contacts. It has a home reference. So when's the last time your HVAC provider, last service, filter sizes, water filter. So this is some of the things I had put on this page right here when I had it. But now that I have this, I can use this to put on there. And I wish instead of 1,000 contact sheets, we had a couple more of these. But we only have one home reference. We have one vehicle reference, which is okay unless you have a bunch of cars. I don't have a bunch of cars. So I only need a couple of these spots, but I'll probably put like my brother's car on there and the like, and just keep up with his stuff. So we have clothing sizes, which I need, but the kids are growing so quick. So the kids that I do buy stuff for, I have their clothing sizes in here. And then you can use that as a gift received. You can also use it as gifts you've given as well. But I have a gift received in here. I actually do get quite a bit of gifts from my friends. I have really good friends who are like my family, and I'm very appreciative of them. And then this is for when I plan to get them gifts. Then I just have a product review. Oh, let's see where we're starting. This is Infinite Lotus, and Infinite Lotus. They come in sub boxes. And I have a product review page here. And this is Infinite Lotus, and it's call log. And I used this a lot last year in my other planner. So I have a call log here, and then a restaurant list and a restaurant journal. Then I just have my pin loop that came with this, and I just have put the blue pin there. But I'm going to put it back into the actual cover and put this in there. So here's my reference planner that I created. It's very pretty. I do enjoy it. Oh, there we go. And I am going to spend some time like really filling it out. So thank you guys for coming to listen to me ramble about my planner and flipping through it. I hope everyone has a wonderful day or weekend or night or whenever you're watching this. And don't forget to rate with a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in another video. Peace.